Hello and welcome back to Redirecting. I want to shed a little bit of light on something that was brought to our attention as it relates to the story dealing with the young black girl. So many of you have sent me that video. I would say at least 20 people have sent me that video. I guess some of you haven't seen that I already covered that particular story. But I have a very interesting update from another sister that posted on Facebook. Okay. This is very, very interesting because we thought that this blew our mind, the young lady on Dr. Phil, who's saying that she is not black, that she identifies as white and all this other stuff. On the internet, I can truly say that it's really hard to believe anything that you see being put out. News, reality television, posts, comments, it's just really hard to determine what is real. Because it was brought to our attention that this is an act. Thanks to the sister who shared this information. But apparently there are some other young people who went to school with her. And when they saw this, that they all just laughed because it is fake. So my question is this. Is Dr. Phil aware of this? Or was he a part of this? Is there money involved? Was she paid to do this? Or was this an act just for her and she fooled Dr. Phil? Or was he in on it? I mean, that is my question. My big concern about this, and I'm going to get to that part in a moment. For someone to lie so very easily before the whole world like this, there is definitely lying wonders, spirits that have gone out into the air to where a person could feel comfortable doing something like this, deceiving a lot of people, okay? Putting on this type of act or show, bringing out or causing a lot of different reactions and emotions, okay? Again, we don't know if Dr. Phil is in on it or was he also hoodwinked. Okay, because this young lady, the display that she put forth was something so horrific. And if this is fake, like from what the young people who were classmates of hers saying that this I don't like black people thing is all a farce, that is all fake. They've never known her to identify as white, and all of this stuff is just a big act. The problem with things like this, and let me tell you the issue that I have with this, because this is not the only time something like this has taken place. The issue I have with this is that we as a people are already tarnished very deeply by the shenanigans and the weirdness in this world. We have already been deeply hurt from many different directions by many different people, dealing with our skin color, our hair texture. And to look at this young woman putting on an act, so that would mean then that her family is aware of it too. I'm not going to be sharing the sister's name, but the post, I'll just read just a little bit of it. And again, thanks for sharing this, but she basically says that this is too funny and it's fake. That her daughter showed her this video this morning and she reminded her of the girl's name, Treasure, and that she was one of her classmates in middle school. And she's always acted black and ghetto, and this whole I'm white get up is just fake and phony. And all of this stuff that she's talking is not real. And that all of her friends that saw this on Instagram and Facebook, that they saw it on Instagram and they laughed. And they said that Dr. Phil must have paid her a big bag of money. Paid her a bag of money. Okay. Okay. And so if this is indeed what is taking place here, again, our people don't understand the impact that such things have on others, right? To hear her say such words, talking about how she just pretty much despises how black people look, how they're ugly, they're fat, they stink, and just all of these different things. It's like you have pushed in a knife and you're turning it. Like I said, you don't know what to believe on social media, whether it's someone's comments, someone's response, reality TV, videos. You don't know what to believe, because this young woman, she went viral with this. First of all, she went viral with this nonsense. Her shenanigans have been viewed millions of times. All of the various clips. This particular clip that I'm looking at right now, more than 14 million times viewed. So people have got a chance to hear her say these things. Now, usually what happens when you hear people or see other people of other races see this type of thing, and they hear this type of rhetoric coming from someone who is supposed to be black, they will say, see, not even they want to be a part of their race. It justifies in their mind why they hate us, right? So this young lady actually helped to aid in that. And if her parents, if her mom and her brother are a part of this too, they helped to do the same thing. So whether this is true or not, if it's all a game, shame on you. If this is something Dr. Phil put her up to, which I don't know that, shame on him too. All we know is that a lot of things that you see on television and news, it is just so much swirling out here, so much deception. It's one thing to prank someone, okay? But when you come on here and you're saying hurtful things, do you understand the impact of other young teenagers who may have seen this, who already had some type of complex about how they looked? Do you understand the impact of your behavior when you spew such nonsense about your own people? Now, again, I don't know if Dr. Phil was in on it or if he was hoodwinked too, but my thing with him, if he was part of this, if he helped to perpetuate this, I would definitely say shame on him as well, you see. But to hear that this is possibly something that is completely fake, because in all honesty, I've never seen this level of, now I've seen black people who hate their own race. I've seen that up close and personal. So I do know that it's possible. But for her to say that she has the KKK on speed dial, that one right there, me and my husband both said, that's kind of strange. You really have them on speed dial. You want updates on what their next plan of attack is against your own people. As if you don't think that they would view you in the same light if you were in their presence. I just did a video where I was talking about bowing out of the race, because there are a lot of people who are very deeply depressed and hurt about many issues in life. And so when I see our people being used or being talked down on, I mean, we're used to others doing it, but when I saw this young lady, it's like, I didn't feel sorry for her at all. I felt very upset that she could feel this way. I understand if you don't want to be associated with nonsense or the nonsense that your people are doing, okay? But she pretty much demonized the whole black race. Not that black is a race. You all know what I mean when I say that. But she pretty much demonized all of her people and declared that she was white. And so for some of her friends, they are saying this is the first they've ever heard of this, that it's all fake and it's all a big show. The things that our people will go through the things that our people will do to hurt each other is beyond me. This is really sad indeed, especially if her mom was a part of this. She had to have been, based on what the sister is saying here. She had to have been a part of this. If this is indeed a fact that they are faking, in which is looking like they are, because it did look like it was just too far out there. Now I can see some of it. There are those, such as Jesse Peterson and others, who have a clear disdain for their own people. Okay? But this right here did seem to be just way out there, to the point where it's like, is this girl even for real? Is she even serious to have this much hatred in her heart, spewing out of her mouth about her own people? But if this is fake, again, I say shame on you, all of you. Dr. Phil, if you're a part of it, shame on you. To the family, shame on you too. Think about the people that you hurt, the people that had to hear this garbage coming out of your mouth. Even if it was fake, it was garbage. Okay? We got a long way to go, family. There's one thing to talk about the things that are happening for correction among your people. We're not talking about that, but to just declare that pretty much that you feel that all of us are disgusting. In so many words, you just pretty much said we were worthless as a people. Now for me, that kind of stuff just goes in one ear and out the other. I'm speaking for those, especially other young people who could have been affected by your nonsense. And so for that I say, shame on you. I'm out of here, family. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.